Hello everybody, happy 4th of July. So if you have a Bobcat 610, you may experience this at one point in time. It is an older machine, and this is the drive belt. As you can see, that thing is tore up. But either way, I was able to go get a new belt. Shout out to the guys in Sioux Falls, V-Belt guys I think they're called. And I was going to buy the original belt, and then it looked like it was going to take quite a while to ship, so I said forget it. I'm going to go with the aftermarket one. Granted, it's cheaper, but I really just did not have time to be down with this machine. So as you can see, it goes right in there. And so first thing you want to go and do when you're replacing this belt, it's not all that difficult. It is a bit time consuming. I don't know, there you go. Now you can actually see it. There's the brand new belt, and so I'm pretty darn happy that is on. I need to grease up a few things before I'm all done, but I wanted to go and cover a few of the basics that you're going to have to go and do. So first thing you're going to want to do is open up your back hatch, and then you're going to want to take this plate off right here. It's just a couple bolts holding it on. Then you can actually go and see that right there. So this hydraulic line right here attaches right there, and that spins freely. Now when you are taking that off, make sure that you only crank on the hydraulic hose, and do not go and crank on this piece right here. They are very expensive. Well, they're like $150, and there's not a whole lot of them around because Bobcat quit making them. And so you have to be very gentle with that. Well, I wouldn't say very gentle, but just don't torque on it. And then once you do, then you can go and this will slide on out, and then you can actually open up this variable speed pulley right there. So then after you go and get that off, then you can slide your belt around there. But you will have to go and take off your seat and then the plate underneath. Open this on up, and it's not like I said, it's not the worst job in the world, but it's definitely not real fun. So that block right there, that's the connecting block. My grandpa replaced the engine in this skid loader, and so this is no longer used to run the hydraulics. So it doesn't need that, but we do need that plate right there. So in order to go and get that belt off right there and get the new belt on, you have to go and split that shaft right there. And it is not the worst thing in the world, but it's, like I said, it's not a whole lot of fun. The biggest part is getting everything lined up, because there is a key in there, and then making sure that the spacing is pretty close to the same, because I really don't want to roll a keyway and then have a bigger mess. But yeah, as you can see, I'm out in the pasture right now and replacing it, because the way that belt started sounding, I was afraid I was going to rip all my electrical lines out, and I really didn't want to go and do that. So I ended up doing it out here. So make sure you have a little magnet to go and hold all your bolts. But either way, after you go and split that, it will take some prying and a little bit of nudging to go and get that off, but then you can slide that belt off. In between there, you can see, hopefully, there is two shafts, and they will split apart, and then you can get that belt off, and then you can put the new belt on, and then put it all back together, and then that belt, you don't need any special tools or anything. You just go and slide it on and slowly work it on, rotating it, so that way it keeps rolling on. So then you just go in reverse order. So now it's all bolted back up, and that belt is on. So then the next thing you're going to go and do is go and hook up that hydraulic line right there, and then put the plates back on, and we should be rocking and rolling. I hope this was helpful. I give you the confidence to go and do the work yourself. If you have any comments, feel free to go and leave them. Have a good day.